Hello, everybody. I hope you had a great week. This next week's project is project number 11. This week you will be making an audio sample song, so you're going to be learning about sampling. Your job this week is to make a song in pop song format using an audio sample found on the internet. So the audio samples are what you used up in project 10 to piece some words together, but you're going to be using them to feature in a song. So you can go about this in a couple ways. You can start by creating the song, or you can start by picking the samples. Either way, whatever you do, you're probably going to have to fix around and mess around with it. So feel free to take some time on this. This isn't due till the 16th, so you have a little bit of time to complete this one. But these are some things you need to have in your project. You need to have a song recorded in pop song format. You need to have some sort of sample in it. And you need to record at least one instrument into GarageBand. Now, you're going to have to edit your samples too, but that goes without saying when you listen to the example that I made. So the example I made is from, it was something I worked on a little bit last year. I found this sample when I taught this unit, and I really liked it. I like this movie a lot. It's a Wonderful Life. And this is one of the famous lines from It's a Wonderful Life. It's also a great play if you've ever seen it. But this is the line.
There must be some easier way for me to get my wings.
So getting his wings is a process that the angels have to do in training in this movie. This angel is quote-unquote in training, and he's helping this person out so he can get his wings and he can be a real angel. So get your wings is kind of a metaphor for whatever you want to interpret it as. But I made a tune off of this. This is not in pop song format, but this is an example of how you can edit up your sound recordings. I don't want you to just throw them in. It can't just be a song with a sample just thrown in unedited. It's got to mean something. It's got to make some sort of sense. Yeah, and you can explain it to me, but you want to try to figure this out. All of the green parts in here I recorded on the MIDI keyboard. For yours, you don't have to exactly record and everything. You can use a lot more loops, but you do need to record at least one track. But it's easier for me to just record them all to make it sound exactly how I want it to sound. And you can do that too if you want, but you can use loops to help yours out. It'll probably be a little easier for you to make a song with more loops and just a couple recorded tracks. So this is what it sounds like. Check it out.
There must be some easier way for me to get my wings. There must be some easier way for me to get my wings. There must be some easier way for me to get my wings. 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 Get my wings.
Cool. So as you heard, there's a lot of stuff in here. I was really debating, and before I started recording this, I really worked on getting this sound to sound right. So I'll show you a little bit of what I was messing around with. I was just playing around with it, and I was changing the sound down here with this little thing that comes up with this.
Get my wings. Get my wings. Get my wings. Get my wings.
So you basically have to pick one sound for that synth to sound like, and most of these ones that are in the synth category, which is what I'm in, synth lead, they'll have something like this. So if I wanted to change it,
Get my wings, get my wings, get my wings, get my wings.
and you can also mess around with all these things by yourself. With these two little knobs, all that it's doing is adding more delay and more reverb with wherever it's at, and it'll show you what's happening with each one of those things.
Get my wings, get my wings, get.
Cool. So that's how you edit a sound too. If you were getting into the process of like, oh, I found this cool little line that I made, but I don't have the exact sound that I want. You can always mess around within sounds, basically. So yeah, that's basically the project. I want you to do yours in pop song format. This one's not in pop song format, but it was a quick remake of something I made last year. If you want to use a sample from a song, you're going to have to talk to me about another part of this project. So if you want to make like a remix of a song or something like that, we're going to have to talk about keys, because you can't just play and put whatever you want in and it's going to sound good with other music. You have to match the key right here, the key signature, to whatever key it's supposed to be in. So that one's going to be a little more difficult. If you want to do it, you can, but we're going to have to talk about something extra with that. So if you want to do that, let me know ahead of time. Cool? All right. Happy music making. Let me know if you have any questions.